And I'm doing better than I think, because the moment you love yourself is the moment you allow other people to love you. Yikes. Slow motion this side. Is the moment you are open to receiving love, okay? Ever paid someone a compliment? You're amazing. And they're like, no, I'm not. I hate myself. And you're like, okay, right? So if you love yourself, you are allowing other people to really show you how great you are. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers, we are out here in the heart of nature, birds everywhere as our DJ. Beautiful, gorgeous weather. I hope your day is going good. Do you realize how well you are actually doing? Tell me, Ralph. 12 signs you're doing better than you think. Let's just, woo. Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. I got a question that came in. If you've got a question, don't email me. I get thousands there. Add me on Instagram right now at Infinite Waters. Those people get first priority. Someone's like, Ralph, how does one know one is doing better than they actually are? Because sometimes I'm really hard on myself, but then sometimes I'm like, actually, I've come a long way. That's a sign you're doing better than you think you are. Deep divers. Do you know how well you are doing? And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? It's time to start patting yourself on the back. It's time to start feeling yourself, baby. Start hugging yourself, baby. Because you are doing better than you think. You see, so many times we're all so hard on ourselves. And I'm like, Ralph, relax. You've done enough. Be proud of yourself. You've come a long way, okay? The first sign you're doing better than you think, what's helped me along my journey, is that I work outside. Yeah, I work outside. I live my lifestyle in nature every single day. That's why I'm very healthy, because I'm not always indoors in front of the computer. This is my workplace. This is my office. I got birds over there. Kangaroos down there. Nature is everywhere around me, okay? So I'm actually doing a lot better than I think, because someone right now is stuck in an office and it's very stuffy. Sorry about that. I didn't do it. So be proud of yourself. If you are spending more time in nature, practicing ecotherapy, there's a reason why I do most of my videos in nature, because it feels so good. And that bird is like, I agree with you, Ralph. That's beautiful. It keeps you young. You feel healthier and happier. Now, what's the second sign you're doing better than you think? You're in a better place mentally. Now, I've had the dark night of the soul. I've gone through my trials and tribulations where I thought, gosh, I'm not going to make it out of here alive. And I actually did. You are doing better than you think if you are in a whole new frame of mind. You are no longer being programmed in the matrix. You can actually think for yourself, open your mind to new information. You are doing better than you think. Can I just clap for you right now? Well done. Stop, Rel. No. What's the third sign you're doing better than you think? 7-day vegan challenge. It's a choice as soon as you wake up between avocados and pears, okay? It's a hard choice, right? Because you're doing the 7-day vegan challenge. You're eating that plant-based diet, and it's hard to choose between dates or strawberries. You're doing better than you think. That you can actually have that choice to say, actually, do I want a chia seed porridge or a moringa powder smoothie with flax seeds and bananas and maca powder and cacao? It's a hard choice, isn't it? It's a hard life, right? When you have to choose between 2 delicious plant-based foods. You are doing better than you think. Realize most of the world lives on less than $10 a day, and some people didn't actually have breakfast today, for real. So if you are eating good, you're doing better than you think. Like how I said that, then you think. What's the 4th sign? You're doing better than you think. Beautiful deep divers, you woke up today. You got a roof over your head. You've actually got mobile phone connection for the first time on this iPhone X. We have a signal. T-Mobile are terrible. Just kidding. I don't want to get sued. Look, I've realized this, that the mere fact that you actually woke up healthy and someone loves you. I'm talking to my good friend on the beach that he's just had a child. The whole family is elated. And I'm like, what has changed? And he's like, to know that everybody was loved the heck out of at one point. Yikes. Slow motion this side. I love my baby, right? And everybody was loved 100% at one point. So the mere fact that you woke up healthy, you can move your body, and even if you didn't, if you have a positive attitude, I guarantee you there is also someone out there that loves you. You are doing better than you think. Like, anytime I don't feel loved, I'm like, actually, I woke up, I'm grateful, I'm doing better than I think, because the cat down the road loves me, my mom loves me, and you love me, don't you? Don't you love me? You do, right? Exactly. So I'm doing better than I think. You woke up, celebrate. Some people didn't even wake up today. Now, what's the 5th sign? You're doing better than you think. Beautiful deep divers. If you have a platform, like any platform, you don't have to have 1 million subscribers or 100,000 subscribers. No. If you have a platform, like a website, a blog, even a small YouTube channel, that's good enough. If you are using that platform to positively influence people who watch your videos, read your articles, you're doing better than you think. Because once again, you are realizing how much influence you have. Like, I'm realizing, gosh, I can say something and potentially inspire millions of people in a few seconds, right? Potentially inspire millions of people on my website in a few seconds. I'm doing better than I think. I'm like, Ralph, relax. You're actually doing pretty cool. So shout out to everybody on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, who is using their platforms to actually inspire people. You're doing better than you think. Be proud, celebrate. Let's start the clapping again. What's the 6th sign? You're doing better than you think. Baby. You've traveled to a few countries and took, yeah, you guessed it, a few selfies. You're doing better than you think. Okay? Now, I've traveled to a lot of different countries, and I'm going to keep traveling to many different countries. And when I think about it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I actually took some pretty cool selfies in that place, in Egypt, in Sierra Leone, in Ethiopia, in Brazil, in Greece, in Turkey, right? If you go to Turkey, go to a place called Alanya. Beautiful place. I went there and the water is so warm. I'm like, gosh, this is amazing. I'm doing better than I think, because it's 9 o'clock at night and it's bloody hot in the water. Thank you, universe. It's like a jacuzzi in here, right? You're doing better than you think. Once again, some people have never even left their state. I spend a lot of time in California. Some people are like, Ralph, I've never actually left California, right? So I'm like, wow. Some people have never even left America. Okay, so be grateful that you've managed to step on a plane, that you've managed to move out of your comfort zone. That's the secret. If you are always craving new experiences, you are growing at an exponential rate. You're doing better than you think. What's the 7th sign? You're doing better than you think. Baby, you are not the same person as you were last year. You've changed for the better over the last year. You've made a lot of mistakes in relationships, and now you're correcting them with a new person. Right? That's always what happens. Okay, but you've changed. You have evolved to a better place emotionally and mentally. You're doing better than you think. If you are open to learn more about yourself, how your subconscious mind works, reading Feel Alive by Ralph Smart, you can go and buy it on Amazon right now. You're doing better than you think, right? If you are reading other great books that will help you become your greatest version, going to seminars, you're doing better than you think. If you're working on your dream right now and quitting a job you absolutely hate, and you've done all of that, you're not the same person anymore, you're doing better than you think. What's the 8th sign? You're doing better than you think. We're having such a fun time out. We're having such a fun time out here, deep divers. Your dog loves you. If your dog loves you when nobody else does, you're doing better than you think, right? If the cat down the road loves you, you're doing better than you think. Like, the cat down the road absolutely adores me. I realize I'm doing better than I think, because some people's cats don't even like them. They don't even look at them. They just walk past them. The cat down the road actually, it's right there. Hi. Yeah. It's peeing on me right now, right? I'm doing better than I think. If you have this amazing connection to animals who are these amazing sentient beings, 7-day vegan challenge, if you are helping animals, opening up an animal sanctuary, spreading and promoting a healthier plant-based lifestyle to protect animals, you're doing better than you think. Plus, your dog loves you. Just feed it now, right? What is the 9th sign? You're doing better than you think? Baby, you love yourself. I love myself. Kendrick Lamar said it. That's right, in that song. I love myself. If you sing that as well when that song is playing on the radio, you're doing better than you think. Because for a long time, it was hard for me to love myself. I would look in the mirror and think, gosh, I'm not good enough. Now I absolutely love myself. And I'm doing better than I think, because the moment you love yourself is the moment you allow other people to love you. Yikes. Slow motion this side. Is the moment you are open to receiving love. Okay, ever paid someone a compliment? You're amazing. And they're like, no, I'm not. I hate myself. And you're like, okay, right? So if you love yourself, you are allowing other people to really show you how great you are. Plus, you look amazing, by the way. What's the 10th sign? You're doing better than you think. You finally accept yourself. That big toe of yours, okay? Those flaws, those imperfections that you have. Nobody is perfect, but if you can finally love all of those disowned aspects of yourself, you're doing better than you think. Look, everybody has sides of themselves they are working on, because we are work in progress. You're doing better than you think if you acknowledge it, but you still, despite all of that, accept yourself. Like, I had to accept myself to say, actually, Ralph, accept yourself that you love coming to nature every single day and being around birds. That bird is singing to me right now. You're doing better than you think, okay? Accept yourself when no one else will. Yikes, ay caramba. Slow motion this side. What's the 11th sign? You're doing better than you think. You've stopped judging. You've stopped judging people for where they are, because you're like, actually, at one point I was also there. Like, I don't judge people anymore. I see where people are coming from, because who am I to judge people? If I'm going to judge you, I'm going to give you the best solutions, and I'm still not going to judge you. I'm going to be an example. I'm going to be a lighthouse, so when you see me, you get inspired. What? Slow motion this side. If you've stopped judging people, bringing people down, you're doing better than you think. Like, I have never disliked a person's video on YouTube. I swear on the cat down the road. Cat down the road's like, don't swear on me. Okay. Okay, then I remember that, right? I have never disliked anybody's video on YouTube, on any social media platform, because I don't give out that energy. I'm giving out positive energy. You see, universal law states what you give out, the energy you give out is the energy you will attract. I only have time to uplift people. I only have time to take people to the next version, the next best version of themselves. You're doing better than you think, baby. And what's the 12th sign? You are doing better than you think. You've actually, somehow, some way, managed to find a lot of calm in being alone. A lot of serenity in being alone. You're doing better than you think when you actually enjoy your own company, right? Because what's the worst thing than being alone, Ralph? Huh? I love being alone because it means I can reconnect back to the truth of who I am. I'm doing better than I think when I actually embrace who I truly am. When I'm actually like, I'm cool, enjoying my own company, strolling around nature. Like, this is where I find tremendous harmony. If you are at peace with yourself, not blaming yourself for what you did in the past, what you did do, what you didn't do, you screwed up, but you're actually absorbing yourself in the present moment, you're doing better than you think, and you should congratulate yourself and then just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Because the truth is, we are never alone. Everything is one. We are all connected. Let's just, woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. And if you get to do whatever you want every single day like myself, you're doing better than you think. Have a beautiful day, deep divers. Infinite waters. Diving deep once again. Stay well. Stay healthy. Peace. You! And you're doing better than you think if you can say, can I get a hello there? Oh, yes.